Alexandra Eala's dream run continues.
Hello Dubai, good morning. Today we're coming to you from Spin Masters Tennis Academy. And I'm thrilled to be joined by one of the truly remarkable guests as we deep dive into the world of Alex Eala. As you may have known, Alex's journey has impacted countless Filipinos across the globe. And today we are celebrating that impact. So friends, let's all meet Nina.
Hi everybody.
Nina Carpio.
Hi. Hi.
Good morning, Nina.
Good morning.
Thanks for doing this.
Of course.
Shall we walk?
Yeah, let's walk.
All right, let's walk. Okay. Nina, first, for those people who might not know you, can you say or share a brief intro about who you are?
Okay. So, hi, I'm Nina. I actually grew up here in Dubai. I'm a content creator right now. I'm passionate about styling, fashion, and of course, fitness. I'm a very sports enthusiast.
There you go. And speaking of content creator and impact, Alex and Nina, they have both. They have the both impact. Yes. Now, so Nina, one of the things that I've noticed in the beginning of Alex Eala's journey last year, this year, is your enthusiasm. Because I see your post, you share your point of views, you share your perspective about her. I wanted to understand further about this, especially, you know, in the online world. There's a lot of different perspectives that people say about her, right?
True.
So can you take us back? When did you start noticing Alex Eala?
Well, actually, I started noticing her in her Miami run. So I've heard of her before in the news when she won the US title juniors. The US Open juniors.
Yes.
So I've just heard about it, but didn't really follow her then. It was really last year when she did the Miami run where she went to the semifinals that I paid attention. I think like every Filipino paid attention during last year, and that's where I got hooked also because not just because she went to the semifinals, it's because we have a Filipino who's now in an international stage where Filipinos have not been before.
Exactly.
And that's why I became a follower or a fan.
So yeah, that's really true because as a follower of tennis, it's one of the dreams of tennis fans to have someone from the Philippines, to play on that kind of stage.
Exactly.
Right.
And if, parang I saw myself in her because, it made me realize that, hey, somebody like me can also be there, or a Filipino can also be there. So.
There you go, that inspiration that she brings.
Yes.
But other than that, being one of us, what is in Alex Eala's game, maybe personality, that got into you?
So not only is she a great player, right? So her backhand's great, her forehand's great. She plays really well compared to the rest of the Filipinos. She plays really well, and at the same time, she's very charismatic.
She is, yes.
She's super charismatic. The way she talks to people, or whenever she gets interviewed, it's just her composure and how she articulates her words is so good. She's really the good representation of Filipino because she looks like a Filipino. She's not half at all pure, and she talks really well, and she's super humble. And I think that's why Filipinos or tennis fans in general are attracted to her.
Yes. Stadium is full of Filipinos. Tapos sabi ko, ilan kaya sa inyo yung nagdadasal para sa akin?
We are so endeared, as you said. It's not just the eloquence, her empathy. Every time she talks about her wins, she always recognizes the opponent, right? And then after a while, she addresses the crowd, and mostly in Tagalog.
Exactly.
That's what I think endeared her more to us, right? Speaking of crowd, Nina, I saw you were there in Mubadala, Abu Dhabi, and also here in Dubai due to tennis, right?
Yes, because I couldn't miss that opportunity to see her in person.
Yes.
So I took a leave and then just went to Abu Dhabi, and I had to see her. I had to see her play.
Yes, there you go. Take a leave. Yes. And then, of course, we were seeing you in the camera.
Oh, really?
Every time. Yeah, right? You are the darling of the camera. I'm not surprised at all. Yeah. So take me back to the moment that you're seeing Alex live.
Oh my God.
Right? Before that, your post is all about excitement already. It's full of excitement every time she wins. And now she came here in the UAE, played in front of us. Take me there.
So yeah, I had to go to Abu Dhabi, obviously, because I had to see her. And it was me and my husband were like, we had to sit in front because you had to see her up close. So seeing her up close was just surreal. She's tall pala.
She is, yeah.
So I didn't know that she was super tall.
Yeah.
And parang, siya ba yan? Totoo ba yan?
No,
It's
no.
really Alex Eala. And for her to win that match that we saw is also amazing because I think she was down a set and then she came back the second set and then I think it was 4-1 or 4-0 and we thought like, that's it. Okay, she's not gonna win anymore. But you know, typical of Alex, her game is always very, you know, parang atakin ka palagi.
Yes, true.
So she came back and won that game, and I think she said it's one of her most memorable win because of how she came back.
I think this is where the tag comeback queen or something of tennis started, right?
Yeah.
How about the crowd, Alex? I mean, you know, we're receiving different comments and different point of views about the behavior of the Filipino crowd. I mean, this is the first time that we're seeing and watching our very own play. So what can you say about that?
I think that's it. It's the first time that, you know, Filipinos are watching tennis. Or I mean, most Filipinos are watching tennis and they didn't know how to, I guess, watch yet. But I think now Filipinos are very, you know, very behaved. But at first, of course, they probably thought that it's like a basketball game where you can just shout.
Because that's what we're used to. Yes.
Because that's what we're used to. But now that they know the etiquette of tennis, I think, you know, Filipinos are always, you know, we always follow rules. So nowadays, if you see, you know, Alex play, there's not a lot of Filipino shouting in between. They shout when they can.
Right.
But we're really very enthusiastic, so you cannot take the shouting away from us.
I guess it's just hard to celebrate silently.
Quietly,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
But now we know when to shout
Yes.
and scream for Alex and say Laban Alex.
Right.
So it's just a matter of, you know, learning the sport, I think, for the Filipinos, and now we're getting there. And I remember when the Philippines Open happened. Right, it's the first WTA in the Philippines ever, and it's because of Alex Eala, so thanks to her that we have a Philippine Open. When that happened, they actually created a campaign on how to watch tennis. It's amazing. So they created educational content on tennis as well. So now Filipinos know.
Yeah, exactly. So to the fellow Filipinos, don't be too hard on the fans, you know. Of course, there's always learning time, learning curve for you to know how to do it. As what Nina said, first time, right?
Exactly.
So, you know, Alex just won last night against Tuishan. Yes, she's facing one of her besties.
Yes, again.
Iva Jovic again. Yes, right. And then, of course, before this, the Birmingham Cup, the Birmingham title for the first time. Right. Of all these wins that Alex is getting, right? And throughout her journey, especially this year, because this year I think she has 16, 17 matches already, if I'm not mistaken. Do you see any, as a fan also, and as a tennis enthusiast as well, do you see any part of the game of Alex that she still needs to improve on?
Okay, just want to caveat, I'm not a coach. This is just my opinion.
Yep.
So no bashing. I think her serve. I think everybody everybody says you know about her serve, right? So everybody talks about her serve, and I think she knows it because she improves every time now.
Yes.
Right? Every time I see her on court, her serve is getting bigger and bigger. Of course, there's still a lot to improve on the serve, but at least I think she knows about it, and the coaching staff know
Yeah.
about it, and also her physicality or her fitness.
Yeah.
I think that's something that she can improve on, because the players nowadays, I mean, the young players, they just run after the ball.
True.
So I think that's one thing that she can also improve, and I think she's doing that. She's building her muscles.
Yes.
I saw her doing some strength training in the gym, so I guess they know it. It's just it needs a bit of time. We cannot, we cannot say you need to fix your serve and then tomorrow it's already fixed. It
That's
takes
true.
time.
That's true, and it's just young.
She's young, exactly.
That's why it's hard to read some comments that are, always saying that Alex cannot pass through round of 16, quarterfinals.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in her own journey, right?
Exactly.
Eventually, on the years ahead, there will be times that she will get past through these.
Yeah, she's young, like
And-
you said.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
young.
And she's under 30, right, in the rankings?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think right now she's 33.
33, okay.
But I don't know now that she won yesterday if it moved up. But yeah, she's in the 30s at the moment.
Yeah.
But I have no doubt that she can enter top 20 this year.
Yes,
Predicting
yes.
that. Prophesying that.
So, Nina, tell us naman, which match or matches of Alex has made you the most emotional or you're super proud of?
Of course, the Miami run, because she beat the top 10 players there.
Yes, yes.
Like 3 of the top 10 players. So
Uh-huh.
that's that's very memorable. The one that made me emotional, I think, was the one here in Dubai with where she defeated Jasmine Paolini, because the crowd is just
Yes.
amazing, and of course it's a top 10 win again. So that one's amazing. And were you there?
I was there.
It's
Yeah.
amazing, right? The
Yes.
crowd, and then the
Right.
song Filipino.
Yeah,
Filipino.
that's so goosebumps. We have goosebumps.
Yeah.
And you just brought in the crowd again. I remember that time.
Oh.
That was at the height of discussions that why are the Filipino crowds like this and all that. But I'll tell you, I was there, and it's not only the Filipinos who are doing that. It's not only. I mean,
Yeah.
tennis has been going on for decades, right? I watched a lot of them in the past. And even without Filipino players,
Yeah.
crowds are reminded.
Actually, I watched the finals between Zverev and Coboli, the Roland Garros
Garros, yeah.
finals, and the Italian fans were so loud. They were like saying "ole ole." They were saying "ole ole," like it was like a football match. So, guys,
Yes.
it's okay. It's
Okay.
really okay. It's just the time. It should be timed correctly.
But at some point, Nina, do you think Alex is benefiting from that quote-unquote advantage?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think she likes when people gets loud. When
Yeah.
I see her, because when people gets loud, she kind of dig deep, and
Yes.
she comes out really fighting.
Exactly. It's energizing her. Yeah. It
I remember.
amplifies.
Yeah. One more match that was really, really memorable was the U.S. Open first round match with Clara Towson, where it went to 3 sets, and then the tie break went until 13 points. So it was like back and forth, match point after match point.
Yeah.
So that one was very memorable, because the crowd was amazing also there.
Yeah.
So
So, Nina, as a fan, as a tennis enthusiast, if there's one thing that maybe you could, if you were given an opportunity to talk to Alex before a big match, what probably would you tell her?
I think I'd tell her, be strong and courageous. Believe in your game, trust your game, and the result will just take care of itself. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, just enjoy it. Right. So, are there any players that you want to see Alex play against?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've seen her, beat Eagle already, but that would be a nice rematch again in the grass, maybe. But of course, Sabalenka, the world number 1, she needs to face her. And what I like about Alex is that, she knows that she's not yet at that level, but whenever she faces this top 10 players, she adjusts her game. After, like when she played Coco, right? It was a 6-0, 6-2, I think.
Yes.
But then after, they met again in Indian Wells, and she performed better and actually defeated Coco in the first set 6-2. And then, of course, Coco retired. But yeah, I think it's to her advantage that she faces this top level players, because she then realizes what are the things that she needs to improve, and she improves them, right? It's not like, okay, they're amazing. I cannot do it. She's not like that. Okay, they're amazing. How do I get to that level? So I
Yes.
love that mindset of hers.
Yes, that's exactly. How about the players that in doubles? Let's talk about doubles this
Okay.
time. You know,
Yes.
she's paired with Venus Williams.
Yes,
right?
amazing,
It's
amazing.
like-
She's a legend.
She's a legend, and I'm
Yeah.
sure when Alex is like on her younger years,
Yeah.
she's looking up to her.
Yeah,
and now
for
they're
sure.
paired for doubles.
That's amazing.
Right.
That's amazing. It's a WTA 500. They're gonna,
Mm.
they're gonna play doubles, and it's just amazing that she's playing with the greats. It just shows you that she can be at at par with them.
Yes. Yes.
Right? Because it's
Yeah.
amazing that she's playing Venus Williams.
Right,
It's Venus Williams.
Mhm. Yes.
So yeah, that's exciting.
That's super exciting for sure. As someone who also, not only me, many
Yeah.
people know Venus
Yeah.
for sure, right?
Yeah.
And then
That's
to see
our
Alex
era.
to be with her. That's our era, yeah. All right. There you go. So she still has a long way to go. Alex just
Yes.
turned 21.
Yes.
So ang dami pang pwedeng mangyari sa
Yeah,
career ni Alex.
yeah.
And it's just that, she's also bringing the entire country with her. She didn't have to, but
Yes.
she's doing it, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so-
She is. And I love that, she's fully aware of that.
Mm.
But it's at the same time, she's super grounded. And the fact that she's aware of that and she knows that she's the only Filipino that all the other players
Yes.
know of,
Yeah.
she knows that she needs to represent Filipinos well.
Right.
Right? So I love that awareness that
Yes.
she has. And yeah, she's just amazing person.
She's just a darling, Other than the
she's such a
sports
darling.
itself, their bond of friendship with Zainab,
Yeah.
Eva,
Eva Juvic.
Liz, yeah,
And
exactly.
Boko.
Yeah, it's just creating different kind of what they call this flavor that adds to the sport of tennis. Even the
Exactly.
commentators are talking
Yeah.
about those
Yeah.
side court
Yeah,
events.
because apparently bbefore, like, tennis players are not best friends. Like, they do not talk to each other before.
Right.
I saw a podcast with I think it was with Jessica Pegula and that podcast that they have. They were talking about how before they would not talk to the other players before the game, or they would not talk at all because the competition is just so fierce before. And then now they like that these young players are spending time with each other because they're on the tour with each other all the time. They see each other all the time. I think they're the only people that they see in their lives now that in the tour.
I'd say that's one of the attributes of having Filipino blood.
Yes, exactly.
Even though that's it's a known truth that they're all friends. Whenever they enter the court and face each other, game face on.
No?
Yeah,
It's
game face
different.
on.
Exactly.
No
exactly.
traces of I am.
Galing.
This is my bestie.
Oh,
but after that, whoever wins,
Yeah, they
it's
hug
all
it
smiles
out.
and hugging.
Yeah, it's so nice to see.
How can you not love Alex Eala, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
So, guys, support her. Support her, win or lose. Kasi, hello, bata pa siya. Tsaka don't put so much of your expectations on her.
Yeah.
And because there's this thing like high expectations,
Yes.
harsh criticism. It's actually a psychology. There's a psychology name for it. It's expectation gap.
Okay. Expectation gap.
Yes,
Oh.
expectation gap. If you expect so much of this person, like if a person is top 500, for example, and then she won, wow, it's amazing because the expectation is low. But if she's top 50 and then she suddenly lost a title, a match. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Because the expectations now is so high now that she's on the top 50. So guys, don't just enjoy the game and support her. Don't put so much. She already has the Philippines on her back.
Yes.
Let's not put so much criticism on her. She's still figuring things out. She's still young. She's improving. At least it's not like she lost and then the next match, she's still the same. It's not like that.
Exactly.
She always improves her game.
It's
So
just gonna build her up more.
yes. So it's just gonna take time, guys, and it's all about timing. And who knows? It might be this grass season. It might be the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
We'll never know. But let's just wait. But we know that it's gonna come.
Yes. Is
It's
this the
gonna
first time that she's playing in grass?
She played last year.
Last year, okay.
Played last year in Russia, where she almost won the Eastbourne title. Between her and Maya joined, that was a painful match because she had like 3 match points already.
Oh, yeah,
She could have won that 250 title. But yeah, she was just a runner-up. But now she's not playing Eastbourne because she's playing here now in the Queen's Championship, so which is a much higher event, which is WTA 500.
Yeah.
Imagine last year, I didn't even know the difference between a WTA 500 and a Grand Slam. And now, you know, all Filipinos know about the 125, the 250, and the differences. And then now Filipinos talks about ranking. And so
I think that's how we should evolve, right? From not knowing everything about tennis. Even my friends who watch with us during the Dubai Open, they don't know the scoring. Right? So someone who knows has to explain about that, and then that's how we learn. That's how we appreciate the game even more, right?
And it's good. It's good because now there are a lot of tennis players, young people in the Philippines are very inspired by her. That you know they think that they could do it too because Alex have done it. So maybe they can go to the global stage. So that's the impact that Alex Eala have. Because now there's a next generation that's just so inspired with her that we might be able to see more Filipinos on that global stage.
Yes. If there's one thing as we close, one thing from Alex Eala's game or personality that you think we should look up into, and perhaps learn from that for many Filipinos across the, not only Filipinos but everyone, what would it be?
I think it's humility, right?
Humility.
It's really key, especially if you're already up there, if you're being successful already, if you're reaching heights already. It's important to be grounded and still be humble, and at the same time don't forget where you're from, right? She's never forget where she's from. She always put Philippines at the pedestal, which is amazing. So humility.
Yes, it's showing that. Thank you so much, Nina. And if I may add to what Nina shared earlier about us, our behavior towards our game, our reaction, if you could lower your expectation and increase your appreciation, you would understand her journey more, right? We have to go through ups and downs, and all she needs for us to help her reach that is the support. Right?
Exactly. No bashing, guys.
No bashing. Even you can say you can improve on your serve and all that, like what Nina said, but make it objective.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much, Nina. It's been fun morning conversation.
Yes, it's been fun. It's amazing.
Yes, and
let's now play tennis.
Let's play tennis. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you around. Bye.
Bye.